In this demo, we will install Docker on Ubuntu 16.04 or Ubuntu Xenial. Let's start off with running a standard apt-get update command. Once we are done with that, let's install some of the prerequisites, such as apt transport HTTPS to make sure that our machine can communicate through HTTPS, authority certificates, curl, and software properties common, which contains some of the Golang objects which will be used by Docker. And the installation is successful. Now let's download GPG key for Docker and add it to our machine. And to make sure that we don't get a long list of processes which happen in the background, let's use -fssl flag to keep our result as small as OK, and it shows OK, which means we got our GPG key. Let's verify this key using sudo apt key fingerprint command. We can verify that we have received the correct key by searching for the last 8 characters of the fingerprint, which should be 0EBFCD88. This information is provided by Docker itself, so there is not much for you to figure out. And yes, our key does have those characters as its last 8 digits. Now run this command to add a repository called stable and add the content of download.docker.com/linux/ubuntu on it. We have provided the flag lsb_release-cs to make sure that Docker provides correct files, which means files for Ubuntu Xenial or Ubuntu 16.04 to our stable repository. Let's run the update again to reflect the changes. Run sudo apt-get install docker ce to finally install Docker. -ce stands for Community Edition, which is one of the 2 editions provided by Docker. The other one is called the Enterprise Edition, which is not free, so we won't be including it in this course. The process has ended and we have successfully installed Docker CE or Docker Community Edition. Verify that our installation is successful by running sudo docker run hello world command. This will run a container called hello world, which would only be possible if the Docker installation was successful. You don't have to pay much attention to the processes which are going on, because we will be exploring all of them in sufficient depth in further modules. As it says, our installation appears to be working correctly. You may have noticed that we have been using root privileges over and over. To make sure that you can run Docker from your regular user as well, let's perform a few more steps. First, let's add a group called Docker using sudo group add docker. Now let's add our user, which is Dhwani, to this Docker group and provide it root privileges. Now let's try to run hello world container without root privileges with just docker run hello world command. And we get the same results.